Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. Welcome to Paul's Monday Market Update number 228 for Monday, 22nd of June 2026. I hope you're well. I hope you've had a good weekend and are enjoying this already eventful start to what is another eventful week in markets in 2026. If you're joining us live in the room, it'd be good to know that you can hear my voice and you can see the slides and the technology is working in our favor. That always helps. For those of you joining us for the first time, the Monday Market Update is just that. It is me flying through as much as I can share with you over the next 30 minutes, looking at strength and weakness within the FX indices and commodities markets, having a look at a few charts of interest you might want to add to your watch list, and then a look at the live markets. Okay, it is not a signal service. There are no trade recommendations. It is just me sharing with you what I'm looking at the moment, which might be of use or interest to you in your own analysis. And if you want a little bit more education as well, there is a special deal going on until the 30th of June, okay, for the next week for a special price for both VTP Stage 2, the swing trading course, and Stage 3, the intraday trading course, okay. You can see the details there. The QR code will take you to it, or eventually you can use the bit.ly code if you wish to do that, or ping me for some pointers. On the other end of the spectrum, okay, in terms of tech companies that perhaps are not going parabolic, as you can see, this is Wise, formerly TransferWise, all right, an international payments and money transfer platform, okay. So they are part of the FTSE, and in the interests of full disclosure, I have shares in this company. I also use this. These are who I use for my own kind of international payments. Okay, if I found them as a company to use, excellent, really brilliant, fantastic. And Wise, like most of those other companies, they've benefited from the structural shift, okay, away from sort of traditional bank-based international payments, all right. And so the customer growth and transaction volumes, that is what everyone will be watching at. And as I said, they are Thursday, okay, they've got their earnings, and that's what people will be watching. And the ability to offer lower costs to clients, faster settlement times, that's what kind of differentiates the platform. But as you can see, the price action story has been rather mixed, hasn't it, over the last few years? Okay, so what we have seen is, I look at that as really, having been in a kind of a block between about 1100 pence, 1200 pence there, and 800 pence. Okay, so and as you can see, there's been some fair few swings in there, hasn't there? Right, certainly that kind of around about £8, 800 pence. Okay, seems to be a level of support. We had kind of worked away from here, and then what we saw was that a supposed talk by kind of, I think it was Belgian regulators, saying that there might be trouble at the company, which was enough for the share price, okay, to drop from that kind of £11 to £8 pretty rapidly, as you can see. I'm interested in this because actually I can see that, we're at around about £8. Okay, we have had, there's some wicks there where there is a kind of a big round number there. The weekly 200 period moving average is there. And so I'm curious because I'm looking to see, can this hold? Can this hold as a base for it to move back to higher levels? Or is this the base before it clatters lower? Okay, so that's why it's on my charts of interest list. That's why I'm watching to see how this plays out over the next few weeks.